Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this here live with me on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. And welcome to this super interesting deck sent by one of our Patreon supporters, which has been testing this deck. We have been talking about it back and forth, and he was okay with me using it. I actually ended up modifying a couple of cards. So let's explore the deck, which is actually a very novelty concept that we haven't seen in Standard for a while. So the main attacker rather, is Mega Gardevoir EX, Psychic and Fairy typing, and you get the Despair attack, which deals 110 damage for only 2 energy, and you discard as many of your bench Pokemon as you like, and this attack does 10 more damage for each bench Pokemon discarded in this way. We have a 4-3 line with, of course, the 4 Spirit Links in order to make sure we don't lose the turn evolving, and then we have a lot of utility Pokemon in order to help us. So we have one Hoopa EX, which gets us our Gardevoirs, gets us Dragonites, gets us a little bit set up. Then we have 4 Tapu Lele, of course, in order to get our supporters, potentially attack with it, but most importantly to discard with Mega Gardevoir. We have 2 Nihilego GX, which when you play this card from your hand onto your bench, you can leave both active Pokemon confused and poisoned, so you get a little bit of extra damage, and you also get the confusion, which could save you in some crucial spots. And in order to prevent your own Gardevoir from getting confused and poisoned, we have Comfey. Comfey with the ability Flower Shield means that any Pokemon that has any Fairy energy attached cannot be affected by special conditions. So there's a lot of synergy there. We also have 2 Dragonite EX to recover discarded Pokemon. We have 1 Marshadow as its extra Pokemon draw with Let Loose, and we can keep using it. Then we have a single Oranguru for extra draw support as well. And we have 1 Kartana GX in order to use Slice Off continually, and we can use the GX attack Blade GX in order to get that last prize. So if you guys if the audio is out of sync, could you guys try refreshing the stream? Maybe that will fix it. I mean, everything seems to be in order here, so okay, it's desynced. How badly is it desynced though? I'm sorry about that. So many technical issues. Anyways, for supporter cards, we have 4 Guzma to make sure that we can start, we can get that Gardevoir in the active spot. We have 2 N, 2 Sycamore, 2 Professor Kukui for extra damage, 2 Skyla, 1 Gladian to get something out of our prize cards that we might need, and 2 Pokemon Fan Club. It's better than Bridget here because we are running an EX based deck. Finally, we have the 4 Ultra Ball, the 4 Gardevoir Spirit Link, 2 Field Blowers, 2 Rescue Stretchers, and 2 Super Rods, because we do need a lot of Pokemon recovery in order to make sure we can draw more cards and we can do as much damage as possible, because we don't have access to Choice Band. We have 7 basic Fairy energy and 1 Metal energy so that we can use it. And you can use it to take that last prize card with Blade GX. Oh, and I forgot to mention this Oricorio with Vital Dance that does get us energy out of the deck. It thins it out and it guarantees that we attach energy. So it's a very peculiar deck. I'm not exactly sure if it will work or not, but we discussed, and we will make sure that we give it a try. Okay, so let's jump into the ladder and search for a new match, and let's see how we do. I'm glad it's only a couple of seconds, and Captain Smack just focus on how he somehow managed to hang Christmas ornaments from that plant in the background, and you won't notice the sync problem. That's really cool. My girlfriend just laughed out loud at that. Yeah. We got creative for Christmas. Okay. So, my opponent will go first, which is... Oh, wow, my opponent actually lets me go first, and we get a double phase start. So, Mega Turbo is no longer legal, so we actually cannot use that to power up the Gardevoir EX or GX, so we might just end up losing the phase, especially because my opponent chose to go second, so he must be running a very, very aggressive deck. How long have you been issuing? What do you mean, James? Okay. So, my opponent is using a Buzzwole GX deck. Going second is always wrong, though. Choosing to go second is always wrong. Okay. Ultra Ball for Hoopa makes the most sense to me. I want to keep the Comfey, I think, though I won't be losing the active one right now. I don't think I want to lose my energy, and the Spirit Link is also pretty crucial, so definitely the Field Blower and the other Ultra Ball. Is that the play? No, I think Comfey is fine, because we will lose Comfey within a span of 2 turns. So not Gardevoir, Hoopa. It's been so long since last I used Hoopa. Scoundrel Rings. And gonna grab 2 Gardevoir GXs and 1 Mega Gardevoir. Could be tempted to grab a Dragonite, but I don't think I need it. If this was the previous format, I would just be grabbing a Shaman, and that would be pretty good. But this seems good enough for now. Ooh, now the issue is... The issue is, what are we going to Ultra Ball away? Well, I guess the energy. I'm guessing the energy. Energy on whatever we top deck. Unless we top deck a Sycamore or a Lele, that would be amazing. There's a basic fighting, there's a choice band. We could also just see an N by my opponent. No, he goes for a Guzma on the Hoopa. Okay. It's not ideal. Definitely not ideal, but I think I'm okay with this. We get a Super Rod as a card we're going to discard. So what I can actually do is play the Ultra Ball, discard these 2 cards, and then put them all back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna search for Lele, and we're not gonna be able to Guzma this turn, but that's fine. We put back all 3 resources back into our deck. We could find Nihilego, which would be pretty cool. We could find Nihilego. Kartana could potentially be good as well. And we're just gonna draw 7 cards here. We find energy, we find Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball could get us... Issue is retreating this guy. Ultra Ball could get us the Mega Guardi right off the bat. So I think... And then Pokemon Fan Club... I could also go for Nihilego here to just get some damage early on and confuse that guy. I think I like that. I'm gonna rid of the Fan Club and the Guardi. I'm gonna go for Nihilego. Let's just go for that. Doesn't matter that I confuse my own Hoopa, I think. So I do want to leave both of us confused and poisoned. Might delay the Hoopa going down as well, which would actually be pretty funny. And yeah, both cards are upside down. And yeah, sorry about the ads, guys. If more people subscribe, if more people cheer and donate, that could end up fixing the ad situation. But because I do need that extra bit amount of ad revenue, I can't disable the ads at all. So I'm sorry they're annoying, but they're a necessity for me to keep doing what I do. But you guys can control that if you decide to subscribe, to cheer, to donate. Every little bit helps, guys. Or buy a Tablemon t-shirt. Okay, so my opponent flipped heads. I'm just gonna grab an N and pass here. I could not have knocked out the Rockruff. Gardevoir GX, yeah, Mega Gardevoir GX does hit for weakness here. Yeah, Mega Gardevoir GX does hit for weakness on the puzzles, which is really cool. My opponent discarded another Guzma and another Enhanced Hammer. So a very denial-ish deck by my opponent. Ooh, there's a Lycanroc. Is he going to just try to trap something else? I guess that makes sense. Probably the Nihilego is what he's going to try and lock up here now. So we would really like a Guzma, but we also need a Mega Gardy. My opponent is running Espeon though. We do need to, I think getting rid of Espeon is actually a bigger priority than just dealing with this puzzle. Because we can also control what we discard, and therefore make sure that Dangerous Rogue GX never gets a knockout here. There's the energy on the Lycanroc. There's a Shining Mew. Interestingly enough, this is the first time I've seen Shining Mew. Oh wow, my opponent actually chooses to promote Gardevoir EX with his third Guzma. And he's gonna Jet Punch. So he is setting up for the Espeon. He also takes down the 2 prize cards from Hoopa. And okay, so I think playing Kartana to remove the rainbow makes sense to me here. And then we're going to N. I drew the Lele for the potential Guzma, however we still don't have a Mega Gardevoir GX. EX rather. Yeah, this is not looking good here, guys. Ugh. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys, but I really like they're a necessary evil, if you will. My opponent is just applying too much pressure, and we haven't been able to just do anything here. When Nihilego strategy ended up not working out really well. Now my opponent has set up the potential devolution pretty much. So we're gonna need a very lucky end here. Gonna need Spirit Link, Mega Gardy, and Energy, and we only got the Spirit Link, I mean. We only got the Spirit Link. We can play this in order to try and prevent a knockout. And we do find the Spirit Link, however, that's just not enough. Thank you guys for the kind words. That's very nice of you. Thank you guys for the kind words. Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, ads are a necessary evil. Oh boy. Thank you so much for all the new followers. Thank you guys so much. We broke 2,000 earlier this week, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so we're in a lot of trouble here. Does my opponent really not play Strong Energy in his deck? He plays rainbows for Mew, but does he really just not play strong energy? He's just going to outright knock out my Gardevoir GX here. Okay, finally. And my opponent's gonna need an energy to knock us out here. We can make it, well, if I don't get rid of the Gardevoir. Okay, I have an interesting decision here. If I don't get rid of the Gardevoir, his win condition is no longer Lycanroc, right? So I think I have to keep the Gardevoir, because otherwise I'm left with no attacker. So I'm just gonna discard everything else, prevent the GX attack knockout. This will prompt Buzzwole to come up to knock out my Mega Guardy. I mean the bench Guardy probably. Or if he attaches an energy to Lycanroc, I think that would be best case scenario here. So yeah, we're just gonna discard all of those. Yeah, Buzzwole is being very aggressive, that's for sure. Skyla and Guzma, neither of those are great. Neither of those are great, honestly. Hello HCP, thank you so much for being here. My opponent promotes Lycanroc and then switches out. And he goes for the Jet Punch. Okay, so now we need to set up. Yeah, now we can't win. Now we can't win unless we could somehow end here and make it so that my opponent doesn't have energy. Oh gosh, what do I even do here? Do I Marshadow? My opponent did not attach an energy the previous turn, though he did just take 2 prize cards. If I Marshadow, I have no way to heal here. Because, yeah, I have no way to heal. And I can't even knock out Lycanroc. So I think I just hope. Okay, I will Skyla though. I will Skyla for Ultra Ball? I guess. Yeah. I guess I should try to set up something. So I'm gonna play Oricorio. My opponent has the energy. Well, that's too bad. I wish Lycanroc had a special energy attached. That would be amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna Ultra Ball away Guzma and Nihilego. And I'm gonna grab Dragonite. And then with Dragonite, yeah, I have to play as if my opponent doesn't have the game-winning card. I guess I can get back a Nihilego, that's fine. So I'll bench this guy, I'll attach, and then this Pair Ray. Wow, thank you Azul. thank you for subscribing. That's very kind of you. Oh, maybe I actually have to leave my bench open. I actually have to leave my bench with 0 Pokemon so that he can't use Dangerous Rogue GX. Thank you so much for the subscription, Azul. I appreciate it. Okay, my opponent promotes Mew, so maybe he doesn't have energy. Can we get that lucky? Can we actually get... Oh, wow, he end. Oh, and we lost the Guzma. Does he get the energy? I have the Rescue Stretcher for... Oh, if he doesn't get the energy, we win here. Oricorio, because it's an extra Pokemon you can discard to attack with... Oh, and my opponent promotes Espeon. He even does us the favor to let us win the match. Because Espeon is weak. Wow. That was incredible. That was incredible. That is so awesome. How did we manage to pull that off, guys? How did we manage to pull that off? That was insane. That was actually insane. Oricorio instead of Professor Letter because it's an extra Pokemon that you can discard with Gardevoir in order to deal more damage. Wow, that was actually pretty good. My opponent made a mistake the last turn, but I got the Rescue Stretcher to get back Lele to get the Guzma for game, so it wasn't too bad. Now we start Dragonite. So Dragonite is a complicated Pokemon to see in the first turn of the match. That's okay, I think. And Master Ragdi, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. Gardevoir, this should be a good matchup, I think. Should be a good matchup. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the Gladian and the Skyla. And find Hoopa. And then I can either Sycamore or yeah, triple Guardy, why not? I think Sycamore makes sense here. I could Skyla for Ultra Ball for Oricorio, but that would mean I would have to discard one of these cards. So I think just going for the Sycamore here makes sense. So yeah, I mean, huge props to the patron subscriber, or the patron supporter rather, who sent me the deck, and we have fixed it a little bit. These are some changes that I haven't even mentioned to him, but he agreed to letting me use the deck online, so I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to see the deck work. And then tomorrow we'll be using it in Spanish as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, so my opponent just attaches an energy and passes, and I actually top deck the Mega Guardy I was hoping for, so we are able to just get rid of the Wimpet here. I can Despair Ray away the Dragonite and the Hoopa in order to free up some bench space. I don't need the extra damage, but I do like having the space free for Lele's, for Kartana, for Nihilego and Comfey. So yeah. And I'll give a code. I'll give 2 codes after this game, okay? So that you guys are ready. I'll give out 2 codes after this game. Okay, so my opponent just attaches another energy to Golisopet, or to Wimpet rather, and passes. I have the Spirit Link, and I can play Oricorio, which I did top deck very fortunately. I can search for 2 Fairy. Kartana is actually priced, so I wouldn't mind having the metal on Kartana. That way I don't have to play a 7 price card game at any point. I'll attach the fairy here, and I don't need to use Professor Cuckoo yet. I don't need to do anything else. I can, however, get rid of the Oricorio, and I will be dealing 240 damage to that poor Trubbish. How does this deck beat anything? We're just trying it out. So we're giving it a trial run. It should have good Gardevoir matchups, which is good. It should have the same problematic matchups that Gardevoir GX has, most likely. And we're just trying it out, and there's a victory. So we are undefeated with Mega Gardevoir so far. Let's give it another go. Yeah, and okay, so whilst we search for our opponent, I will be giving out 2 more codes after all of these animations, and I can click play. There we go. Oh, immediately. Okay, so good luck to anyone who gets the codes. Riddlesky, I hope you finally get one because I know you've been hunting for them. It's 2 Crimson Invasion codes, and oops, there we go. Okay, so we end up going second, but we finally start Gardevoir, which is pretty cool. We finally start Gardevoir. The issue is we don't have too much else, and this is not like the old Mega Gardevoir GX where Skyla could become Ultra Ball for Hoopa, and you could get Shaman EX. We don't have any EX draw support so far. Joe bro, hello, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. And my opponent just outright power heaters, steam ups and Sycamores away. 2 energy retrieval and a max potion. Interesting that my opponent would choose to use max potion in the deck. So we are going to top deck a Rescue Stretcher, which is not ideal. Brooklet Hill doesn't find us anything, but it does give us information that Hoopa is actually priced. So probably using Skyla for Ultra Wall, and then finding Lele for Fan Club. Well, actually I do have Pokemon Draw. I actually do have Pokemon Draw in the form of Marshadow. So I can do that. Oh, Marshadow is also priced. Never mind. Well, I have Rankuru. So I do think Pokemon Fan Club is my best bet here. I won't be able to use it this turn, but I can use it next turn. But really hoping to get Marshadow though. Well, if I know Marshadow is in the prizes, then Gladion can also help. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get Pokemon Fan Club. It's gonna be a slow and steady wins the race kind of match, I think. And there we go. You didn't get it again, Real Ski. So sorry. Isol, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, now I'm regretting the Fan Club a little bit. I think I should have just gone for an N. Yeah, this is not looking good. Wow, my opponent just gets an insane hand off of the Sycamore. An absolutely insane hand. Oh boy. Even if I got Mega Guardy this upcoming turn, I don't think that would be enough. Is he going to... Would he consider using Nitro Tank? He has 4 energy in the discard pile. Oh. That's one hot... that's one hot Volcanion running deck. Cardi versus Volk. What is this? 2016? Could be. Okay, I top deck the N. So, is it worth it? I think it is. I think it's, well, actually maybe not. I think Pokemon Fan Club gets me these 2. Yeah, this Gardevoir is just as good as gone. So I'm gonna focus on the next one. Oops. Oricor is not a trainer. So I'm gonna grab 2 Fairy Energy. And then we're hoping to get lucky off of the N. The question is, can my opponent get lucky enough to take the knockout with Shell Trap instead of having to discard energy? Probably. He only needs 2 fire in order to double steam up. Mr. Rucker, you only have 1 Tapu Lele. Is that enough? Probably not. 3 Tapu Lele in order to properly work. I think 2 is the bare minimum for every deck except Buzzwole and or for every deck except Buzzwole and or Greninja. Do I need the Guardy? Do I need the energy? Do I need the Dragonite? I think the Dragonite is better, and then the 2 energy. So I'm never gonna one-hit KO this guy. And then I N. I need to get really lucky here. Nope, not lucky enough. So I can't bench this guy. I could bench, yeah. This is actually terrible. So, the thing is, if I choose to use Nihilego here, that could make it awkward for my opponent to Nitro Tank, although he already has another Turtonator available. So I think just dealing some damage is good enough. 160, I can do 160 if I clear my whole bench. However, that probably leaves me very susceptible to a knockout, so... well, Does it though? Yeah, double steam up would just get him the knockout. So I have to, there's 6 energy in the discard, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Nihilego. Removing this Floatstone would have been ideal, of course, but he can't have it all, right? Unless you're my opponent, and he can't have it all. Okay. Here's energy on Volk. There's a Sycamore? Huh. That seems like an awful play. I think energy should have definitely gone to the other Turtonator, to Nitro Tank. I hope my opponent is not... Wow, he gets Tails. That's just an awful play by my opponent. Why not just retreat it to the other Turtonator? That is an absolutely awful play by my opponent. Okay. Very energy is actually gonna be wasted here. I end up using Lele for N. But I don't think I have a choice here. So please, deck, please, I really need Spirit Link plus Mega Guardi, of which one of each are prized. So should I just Sycamore here? How valuable are these cards? Probably not too valuable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Sycamore. Give myself the best chances here. The energy on Tablele I guess would not be wasted. Yeah, that's better than discarding it. And what is this? What is this? Okay, at least I removed the Floatstone, making it even more awkward for my opponent to retreat. And I pass. Ugh. Not even one of the cards. Like, this is just awful. Oranguru's being dead weight as well. My opponent chooses to steam up once. That's 160 damage. Does he? Oh, he has the switch. Of course he has the switch. After making a really bad play, of course he has the switch. I think I should have end. If I hit the Mega Guardi though, I would have been in an okay position, I think. Oh well. Okay, maybe now I can end. My opponent sending a smiley face, a passive-aggressive smiley face. Hate it when people do that, because it's not that he's being better than me, it's just that he's getting luckier. Okay, so I hit for 100 damage, and then what? Couldn't even end because I needed to set up the Guardi. Maybe I should have end. The smiley face. Does he even know he has a GX attack? Well, he does because he's tried to use it. He does know he has it because he tried to use it. Then he has the Easy Guzma. Oh wow, is he really going to retreat and knock me out with Volcanion? Wow. Okay, we might actually have a chance here. We might actually have a chance. Stupid GX attack though, but we actually have a chance. We actually have a chance. I'm gonna finally end him down to 1 card. Thing is, if he doesn't find Guzma or energy to steam up, we will be okay here. Because he will have to Nitro Tank. And finally, we get the Mega Guardi. But as is the case, no energy. So there's a knockout. Hopefully we don't get the Mega Gardevoir pieces here. Of course we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 3 energy left, and there are 22 cards left in our deck. My opponent chooses to use N. And we draw the energy. Okay. We draw the energy. So now we have to make a call here. I hope he powers up the Turtonator. He powers up the bench Turtonator. So, is his last card actually Guzma? Are we that unlucky, guys? Is his last card actually Guzma? Okay, so right now I need to deal 130 damage to this Turtonator. So, I can remove Oricorio as an easy prize. But I don't think I just removed the Nihilego probably. And then I might need Professor Kukui. Oh, I might actually need Nihilego and Comfey next turn. Okay, so I don't need to Skyla. 4, I have Dragonite. But I have a Dragonite on in the discard pile as well. So I'm gonna need Professor Kukui and Comfey and Nihilego to actually hit for 190 damage. So I probably want the Stretcher because I already have... Well, I'm gonna have the Nihilego. I'm gonna need to find a Comfey though. Oh, that's gonna be the issue here. That is actually going to be the issue. So Despair Ray, discarding Nihilego, Oricorio, that's enough. However, I need Dragonite, Nihilego, and Comfey. So I need to discard Tapu Lele as well. Maybe even both Tapu Leles. That way I could even Rescue Stretcher Tapu Lele. I don't know. It's gonna be a close end to the series. It's gonna be really, really clutch here, guys. Really, really clutch. Okay, 2 prize cards, Mega Guardia of course, and Hoopa. Nah, neither of those 2 cards actually help us. Okay, he promotes the Turtonator. So we have a shot here. There's 1 Steam Up. Does he really have 2 Fire Energy? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, guys? And he goes for the Bright Flame. Okay. So now we won't be able to get a knockout here. However, we can potentially retreat into Lele. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball for Dragonite. With Dragonite, I'm gonna find Lele and Nihilego, I guess. Now I need to find an energy. Well, therefore I could search for Oricorio. How important is the Nihilego though? That will leave him confused. He already used the GX attack. It would make it awkward for him. I mean, it comes down to him needing energy and Guzma to win the match. If I don't attack, however, I'm in a very bad spot. So I think I do need... I mean, I could grab Oranguru as well. I think I have to go these 2. This way, I can guarantee the energy. I only have 1 left, so yeah, that was pretty crucial. And then I do have 1 Sycamore, so it's really gonna come down to the last pieces of the deck. Okay, so we Sycamore here, and then we pray. I do have a 2 Retreat Gust. Yeah, I do have a 2 Retreat Gust. Okay, so there's Comfey, there's Spirit Links. Spirit Links probably do not matter. I won't have a chance to discard anything else. Okay, so if my opponent has 1 energy, we lose. So we cannot afford to take that route, right? However, if he gets the energy, we still probably lose. So I'm gonna retreat. I still have 1 Super Rod. I really need that to put energy back. Marshadow is not good here, but we want to take out cards so that we don't top deck them. I want to take out cards so that we do not top deck them. Guzma could be important here. So now we just hope that my opponent whiffs energy. He has 1, 2, 13 fire energy played so far. Probably out of 14 or 15. So what are the chances? Please give us one free turn. We haven't had one free turn. And to 1 to get Sycamore. And to 1 to get Sycamore. Oh gosh. And he just max potions away the damage. And he has the Floatstone. What? And he has an energy to steam up, to power heater? No, okay. This is just ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I mean, he has double energy retrieval. That was his last Sycamore too. That was his last Sycamore. That was actually his last Sycamore. And to 1 for the last Sycamore. Okay, he chooses Dragonite. That's fine. 3 Guzma. No energy. 1 Floatstone. 2 Floatstone, 1 Switch. Okay. Please just let me win this one. Please. My opponent has played horribly. Absolutely horribly. Huh. I mean, we don't lose anything by putting back the metal energy. Okay, so it's gonna take us 5 turns to knock out this Volcanion. Everyone has 7 cards left in his deck. He has 2 energy. He has played 2 energy retrieval. He just plays another switch. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, I do want to get rid of this Volk. Wait, why did I deal 100? Oh no, it already had 40 on it. I was like, how did I did this extra damage? Okay. Professor Kukui, I'm gonna save that. Okay, we got another prize. So my opponent is sad, yeah. So very sad. Okay, so this is gonna be a really, really weird end to the stream. Another Lele? What is he going to search for now? Fisherman? His last Guzma? He whiffs it. Okay, he says well played. Wow. That was an insane game. That was an insane game. And we went 3 for 0 with Mega Gardy. So does this deck have potential? It might not. I don't think you could ever beat Gardevoir GX. I don't think you could ever beat Gardevoir GX. But yeah, that was a good game. Was that you, JPL? If it was you, good game. And that was super, super crucial that you didn't retreat to use Nitro Tank that one turn. That was, I think, the turn where you let me have a chance at winning the match. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for being here with me on today's stream. This will be all from me today, guys, but we will finish by giving out 2 more codes because you guys endured all of that all of that game, which was very grindy for sure. So good luck to those of you who get the codes. It's 2 Burning Shadows packs. I hope you pull some really, really cool cards. And with this, I will be saying goodbye, guys. thank you guys so much for being here. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And we are going to pass on the love to someone else on Twitch to help make our community better. So I did analyze the Mega Guardi list in the beginning, or a little bit ago. I will show the list here if you guys want to take a look at it and maybe even give it a try. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you guys so much, and I guess we can end up hosting Team Omnipoke. But I guess the last thing I want to do is, because a lot of you guys are here, I do want to showcase the shirts once again. If you guys are interested in purchasing a shirt, a Tablemon shirt, it really helps out the channel, and you get something in return. I guess it's like donating, but in a different way. It really helps out the channel, really helps support me and what I'm doing right now with the whole Tablemon project and Tablemon brand. So there are two different shirts: the original Tablemon, found for both men, women, and youth. And then we also have this shirt available in quite a few colors for your liking. So any purchases, of course, go into making the streams better, helping me do what I do, and having me back day in, day out. So thank you guys so much for your support as always. I really appreciate it, and let's pass on the love to Team Omnipoke, shall we? So thank you guys so much for hanging with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the Spanish stream. Okay, bye bye.